Choose the term to fill in the blanks. Dash has to be applied to change the dash of a dash object. Force, direction, moving. When an elephant drags a wooden log over the land, the forces that are applied on the log are dash, dash and dash. Muscular force, gravitational force, frictional force. A ball or set rolling on a large table. If its dash is to be changed, a dash will have to be applied on it. Motion, force. The force of friction always acts dash the motion. Against. Match the following. An ox pulling a cart. Muscular force. Lifting a heavy iron object with a crane. Magnetic force. Weighing with the spring balance. Gravitational force. Applying brakes to a bicycle. Frictional force. Picking up pieces of paper with a plastic scale. Electrostatic force. One or more forces are acting in the following examples. Name them. An object falling from a tall building. Gravitational force. An aeroplane flying in sky. Mechanical force, muscular force, frictional force, gravitational force. Squeezing sugarcane juice with the squeezer. Mechanical force, muscular force, frictional force. Winnowing food grain. Muscular force, gravitational force. Explain in your own words, giving one example each. Muscular force. The force applied with the help of muscles is called muscular force. For example, when a bullock pulls the load of a cart with sugarcane, he uses the force of his muscles, that is muscular force. Gravitational force. The force applied by the earth to pull objects towards itself is called gravitational force. Mechanical force. The force applied by means of a machine is called mechanical force. Muscular force is used for running some machines. Some machines are run by using electricity or fuel. For example, sieving machine, electric pump, washing machine, mixer, etc. Electrostatic force. Static electricity is produced on materials like rubber, plastic and ebonite due to friction. The force exerted by such electrically charged materials is called electrostatic force. The force of friction. When two surfaces rub against each other, the force of friction comes into play. It always acts against the direction of motion. For example, a ball rolling over a flat surface stops at certain distance due to friction between the ball and the surface. Magnetic force. The force exerted by a magnet is called magnetic force. For example, in a pin holder, the magnet attracts the pins. Why? Machines are hauled from time to time. Machines are used to save our energy and time. The machines working on mechanical force should work efficiently. If they are not oiled, the frictional force may be created between the surfaces of this machine. If frictional force is more, it will slow down the speed and efficiency of the machine. Therefore, machines are oiled from time to time. An object thrown upwards comes down after reaching a point. An object thrown upwards goes up due to muscular force. At one point during its ascent, the muscular force becomes zero. The gravitational force then starts operating on this object. It pulls this object down. Thus, an object thrown upwards comes down after reaching a point. Powder is sprinkled on a carom board. The coins on the carom board should move swiftly during play. If powder is not sprinkled on the surface of the carom board, there will be more frictional force. This will hinder the play. Therefore, to have a smooth carom board surface, powder is sprinkled on a carom board. The ramp at a railway station has a rough surface. There would be more frictional force created on the ramp of the railway station. If the surface is smooth and slippery, there will be no frictional force. People using ramp in a hurry will slip and fall down easily. In order to avoid this and keep people safe, the ramp at a railway station has a rough surface. In what way are we different? Muscular force and mechanical force. The force applied with the help of muscles is called muscular force. For example, a boy kicking a football. The force applied by means of machine is called mechanical force. For example, an electric pump works on electricity. It is created by our muscles. It is created by electricity or fuel or muscular force. The force of friction and gravitational force. When two surfaces rub against each other, the force of friction comes into force. The force applied by the earth to pull an object towards itself is called a gravitational force. It comes to act between two surfaces. It exists between two objects or an object and the earth. Write answers to the following questions in your own words. What are the things that can be done by applying force? In day-to-day life, we do many actions such as lifting, pulling, riding a bicycle and stopping it at times, pushing a load, squeezing or bending something and driving vehicles. It is necessary to apply force for doing all these actions. Force is applied to an object to pull it or push it in any manner. What is meant by weight? The gravitational force acting on an object is called the weight of that object. Which machines run on muscular force? The machines that run on muscular force are bicycle and cart, boat, cycle rickshaw, stretching of a spring, ball pen, vegetable chopper, sharpener, pulley, fruit peeler. Solve the following crossword puzzle. On the downside, dash force is to be applied to push a scooter that has failed. Muscular. Dash force can be used to pick up scattered pins. Magnetic. On the across side, a dash pulls an iron nail towards itself. Magnet. Dash force was used when the farm was ploughed with a tractor. Mechanical. It is due to the force of dash that raindrops fall to the ground. Gravity. Use your brain power. Which forces are acting upon an aeroplane taking off into the sky? Aeroplane uses mechanical force. Pilot exerts muscular force. Frictional force between aeroplane and air. Gravitational force due to weight of an aeroplane. Can you tell what happens when you hold the two ends of a spring and pull them apart? Its shape changes due to the force exerted by pull. What happens when a blacksmith hammers a red hot piece of iron? Shape of iron piece changes